Hi, and welcome back. I'm Dawn Bowerman, and this is DB Hearing Center here in Lancaster, New York. And I'm going to talk a little bit about batteries today, because people ask me all the time, how long do batteries last? Generally, batteries last about 5 days. Sometimes you get a little bit more use out of them, sometimes 7, depending on what you do, how severe your hearing loss is, and how many hours a day you wear your hearing aids. What I generally tell people is on Sunday, mark your calendar and change your batteries every Sunday, just to make sure they're in working order, because one of the things you don't want to do is be out in the middle of nowhere and have your hearing aids go dead. So hearing aids and everything in hearing generally is color coded. You can see that this is orange. So what orange means to me is a size 13 battery, which is the bigger battery. A size 312 is brown. A size 10, which is the real small ones, is yellow. Those are the 3 standard batteries that we use the most in our hearing aids. And then they all kind of work the same way. So what you're going to do is you get the packets. Some have 4, some have 6, some have 8. And even some have even more than that. You're going to open up the packet, and what you want to do is there's a little tab. Some tabs are longer, some are shorter on there, so you can see the little orange tab. You want to remove that tab. Now these are air batteries, and what that means, and this is the biggest problem that people have with these batteries, is they take off the tab and they immediately put them in the hearing aid. You don't want to do that. You have to take off this tab, set them down and let them sit. Some packages say 10 minutes, some say 6 minutes, some say 3 minutes. It just depends. What I generally say is make it part of your morning routine. So take off the little tab, set your battery down in your case if you'd like, or on your dresser, someplace close to the hearing aid, and then go about your business. Get your coffee, take your shower, make it part of the morning routine when you're changing that battery. Let it sit there for 6 to 10 minutes. When it's fully charged, you're going to open the battery door on the style hearing aid that you have. And again, all the hearing aids that take batteries have various different doors. Generally on the BTEs and the RICs, they just kind of pop open like that. Now you'll also notice on the battery, and I know you're not going to be able to see this, but there are 2 sides to the battery. There is a flat side, which is down here at my finger, and then there's a side that has a little like lip on it. The flat side of the battery is what's going to go up. So here's the flat side. There's the flat side, and if I turn it around, there's the side that kind of has that little lip. That little lip is going to go in what I call the little basket. It's kind of, you can see that this has got a larger opening right there, and then on the other side it's a little smaller, a little difficult to see with the camera, but what you're going to do is you're going to kind of follow that pattern with your hearing, with your battery and your hearing aid. So it lays like flush with that. The little lip is down here and the flat side is on top, so it fits very nicely. And then you're going to want to make that contact. Close that battery door, and now your hearing aid in many cases will play music. Depends how quickly you get it to your ear, if you hear the music or not. Just because you don't hear the music doesn't mean that it's not working. It just means that maybe it took you a little longer to get it positioned on your ear. Usually what people do is after they get it on their ear is they'll scratch the top and say to me, okay, that's how I tell if it's working or not. So that's one of the things you can do. But that's what you do to your battery to get them ready to go. And again, the most important thing for the longer life of your battery is going to be to take this little tab off and let that battery sit out for 6 to 10 minutes and make that contact when you put it in your hearing aid. Make sure you have it in the right way. And then at night, before you go to bed, open up that battery door and you stick it in your case again like we showed you earlier, and put it next to your nightstand or wherever you are keeping your hearing aids, so you always know where they are. And that's it. Will give you a longer life of your battery. I usually know right away when you come in and you tell me you're only getting 3 days that you're probably not letting that tab stay. And even though we go through everything when you come in to get your hearing aids, it is a lot of information, and why I'm kind of doing these tapes. So, if you do forget and you don't know where your book is, you can come here and it'll be a quick, easy solution. So I just want to thank you for joining me and Polly, who's behind me sleeping, at DB Hearing Center, 27 Fernwood Drive, Lancaster, New York. My phone number is 716-800-5440. Thank you. And it's our goal to improve the quality of your life in a world full of sounds. Have a wonderful day.